What is going on? I'm Zedmont. Creator Boost, of course, has expired because it's annoying and it likes to do that and it makes me hassle you guys. I got called out for forgetting the op hit at the end. Thank you for doing that. This is my other tech tree. So this tech tree has the building, the troop health. It's got warriors. It's got extra stuff that you probably shouldn't upgrade. But most importantly, we finally made it to the yellow buses. I'm the last person to make it to the buses. Let's get on the darn bus. Yes, they're fairly expensive to upgrade, so be prepared for that. This account has Brick, does not have Kavan, it does not have Bombardiers. Pretty happy to have made it this far without Bombardiers, even though that means nothing at all. Let's see what the heck we can do with these guys. Have been using Scorchers, which have been completely and utterly useless, mostly because of my abilities with them. This is that front-loaded base that you're probably all seeing, all experiencing. Let's get going. We are way too low, hoping that we can use these yellow buses to do some fun, to wreak some havoc, to drive over some people. I was going to say drive over some kids, but that is not the intent of the yellow buses. That is just my brain not working. Putting school buses and kids together is good, but putting school buses on kids is bad. Moving on forwards. I don't think we've got a heck of a lot of things to worry about here. Obviously, that maybe those back things back there might be a bit of a concern, but let's be honest, these things are going to be dropping heavies left, right, and center. Probably also need to be a little bit concerned about critter launchers, because obviously they're going to be giving out some critters and our heavies are going to be annoyed and it's going to be a little bit slow of a slog. So our first attack will just go straight forward, see what we can do. We've already lost our first Heavy Choppa, so even with the troop health, these things are not invulnerable. A little bit surprising we lost one already. If you're wondering why I'm going with the 3-5 ratio, it's simply because I just don't have enough gunboat energy. I do not have the gunboat energy node. I don't think you need the gunboat energy node just to use these puppies, but it might be an idea to use them the most effectively. You might want that GBE node. We shall find out. Again, you don't ask the person who just got them how to use them. I saw a couple people saying they forgot how to use Heavy Choppas. There's not a lot to using them. You kind of just point them and go. We're going to try to get towards that boom cannon, and then we'll get back over there towards that stuff, and just trying to avoid getting onto that machine gun. Are we going to be fast on this? Definitely not, but thankfully I am low enough right now that I've got some picking up to do. People averaging about 135 on the base, so the fact that we can get this down using just straightforward Heavy Choppa, Rocket Choppa. There's many troops to use, by the way. Obviously, I won't be doing Heavy Choppa with Bombardier. I've seen a lot of people doing that. Heavy Choppa with Laser Ranger, Heavy Choppa with Rocket Choppa, as you saw there. So lots and lots of troops in the backlog. That's the one I'm excited about. Heavy Choppa with Seeker. I don't know if that's even a thing, but I know a lot of people don't have shock mines, so maybe will be interesting to see. That's a definitely a instant training style of attack, though. If you don't have instant training, you're probably not using Seekers. Do we have a time? 3 seconds? Yeah, so if people are full on fizzling against this base for whatever reason. Okay, opponent finished the attack. Did they get all of them? Yeah, not bad. 8 seconds on the clock. No big whoop. Definitely people getting faster in the diamond ranks. Let's keep going, keep pushing. And I'm not super proud of how low this account is, but I am kind of proud that I managed to stick to my guns and not get stupid bombardiers. I don't know what my grudge is, what my beef is with bombardiers. That right there, that is a handy dandy artillery. The fact that we can get rid of a critter launcher, get rid of a boom cannon, love it when people leave those kind of things touching. I personally don't ever leave shock launchers touching critter launchers. I don't leave boom cannons touching critter launchers. Those are just two valuable items that should not be allowed to be near one another. Sure, leave them. I say that, but I can't picture all of my bases and prove to myself that's the case, but just try your darndest to not let those things touch one another, because it makes it for such an easy target when you're throwing your artillery out there. We can hit an engine room, and we can hit a critter launcher, and we can hit a cannon. Sign me up 9 times out of 10. Heavy Choppas standing in, doing great things for us, getting rid of critter launchers, and now we're done. Like, all is done but the crying. Heavy Choppas definitely given all sorts of huge value, and part of the great thing about them this season is we don't have to go back for heavies. A lot of seasons recently feels like we've had to go back and get heavies or upgrade heavies because they've been off the beaten path or not useful. That is not the case this season, which is fan-diddly-tastic, channeling my inner Ned Flanders. 221, decent time. You're going to be faster than that with laser rangers against that kind of base. You're starting to see bases like that. How is Lambo doing here? Ooh, not well. Not well at all. They've got like 1 bombardier, 4 heavies, and they just force quit. They're like, you know what? I'm out of here. I don't know if you guys can see that satellite dish in that left-hand corner, but they gave up. They are just trying to kill our vibe. But no way, no how we're letting that happen. Lamb managed to get 2 engine rooms. Seems like lots of players struggling against this front load base, so hopefully that is not where you guys are falling. I know, like I said, people are generally getting 140, 134 against that base, so you guys can do it too. Do hit me up if you have questions, etc., etc. I kind of want to go to the back just because we can fly. Seems a little bit not smart, but we're gonna do it anyways. So I am gonna send you 2 guys over there, and the only reason I'm doing this is because we have flying troops. There's like zero requirements to do this at all. We're gonna send all of those over there. I'm gonna send this right straight at that shock blaster, hoping that we can do something with it. I don't know if that's actually gonna happen or not, but just hoping we can get like that homing missile, which we did not get. So not perfect. Was really hoping that I could, where did my, oh my, look at that, the rocket Choppa actually went underneath the heavy Choppa just to make things extra confusing. And we've got some troops going over willy-nilly style. So definitely not what I was hoping to have happen, but maybe we can pull something out of our butts on this right-hand side anyways. So heavy Choppas, definitely not invulnerable. Like, they can die. It just takes a whole lot. So if you don't have instant training, I would highly recommend giving these things a go. That's easy to say. Obviously, it's a long haul to get there. They are a long ways off the beaten path. So maybe, just maybe, that comment is not fair or not good, not something. I know someone out there is like, yeah, obviously I would have heavy Choppas if I could, you dummy. So we have lost all of them. We have lost every single one of our heavy Choppas. Shouldn't be a deal breaker because we've got enough heavies out there, and those heavies do have troop health, but not my best hit. It's almost into fizzle territory. I don't think we're quite there yet. I would love to have shock bombs right now. My other account is about to get heavy Choppas, and it does. Oh, we've already won. Perfect. So we're gonna do the full-on kamikaze rush of that final engine room, because why the heck not? Gonna get rid of you first because you're gonna be a bit problematic. And Chances of us actually getting that are about 0, I think, but we've got brick, we've got that darn iron wind, which I would love to, maybe, just maybe, we can switch from iron whale to battle orders now that we've got some useful troops. I don't know. That was a slow attack on my part, but we're still winning. So just goes to show, jump into 6, go to 6, don't stay at 5, getting that rank chest. Hoorah. Can we get into Seekers yet? I think they're cheap, aren't they? Nope, not that cheap. So need to get one more rank chest. Maybe at 20 we can give Seekers a try. I don't have high hopes for my Seeker abilities this season, but we'll do this one more attack, just showing that the yellow bus is making average attacks plausible. Also, the fact that we've got that, ooh, there we go, we've got the base. So personally, they've got 3 rocket launchers on the left, they've got 2 on the right. So they've also got 2 of the critter launchers on the right, so I'm leaning towards going right. Those rocket launchers don't really concern me. Let's go something like this. We're gonna get you up there. You 5, is that what that is over there? And then we're gonna slowly but surely send Don't Call Me Shirley every single time. We're gonna get rid of critter launchers. I know that's probably ridiculous, but they have been causing me some grief, so we're gonna get rid of those. As the rest of our troops turn towards the left, we're gonna send one boat over to that right, trying to protect that back rocket choppa, just like that. Hoping. Come on, rocket choppa, barely staying alive. So we are should be able to clear all of this stuff, work our way through. Now, I've been going to that back and looping around. I think we're just gonna keep going forwards though. Don't see any reason why we couldn't keep pushing. Let's get rid of that critter launcher, ignoring the engine room, and then I think we'll actually get a decent spread here. Some of our heavy choppas should go towards that next rocket, or what's that thing called? Rocket launcher. Sorry, rocket choppas, rocket launchers. Brain can't compute things terribly well. And we're just gonna go full on counterclockwise, maybe throw one extra flare in right about there just to try to get some heavy choppas in that neighborhood, and then the rest, there we go. That was absolutely perfect. That's exactly what I was after. 1, 2, 3, might need 4, not sure if that's a maxed rocket launcher. Yes, it is. I mean, we're kind of cruising at this moment. Lots of good things happening. Heavy choppas are out front. Rocket launchers are all dead. Most of our rocket choppas are still alive. We've definitely lost one. That minefield not gonna bother us because we've got all of the flying things. I told you 134 was a good time. That is exactly what we're gonna try to beat right now. It's gonna be doable, I think. Let's throw you artilleries over there, trying to get rid of that machine gun. That way there's no need to throw a flare, and there's no need for our troops to slow up. 134 is the goal, and we are gonna waste one shot of that rocket choppa. Come on, 134. Okay, that's like poetic or something. Let's see what Wobbles has to say. What do you got for us, Wobbles? You are going to be in the same neighborhood. They've got a split going on. Those bombardiers are in a world of pain, though. Come on, rocket launcher. Take, though. Actually, you know what? I kind of want you to win. Go, Wobbles, go. The problem is, my friend, this rocket launcher is going to turn on you, and actually, it's not going to turn on you. A little bit lucky there, Mr. Wobbles, Mrs. Wobbles. Regardless, that is going to be a slow finish. We're going to have to wait for them to grind it out, but instead we can jump in. I promised you an operation attack. Let's see, there's nothing there. And of course we can bring in you Mackett on Humble Pie. Where the heck is the building health statue on Humble Pie? I should know that. Way out to the right. 859. That means we're looking at about 1.9 million health in the core. Now, I know most task forces do that do the free snipe on the right hand side using bombardiers or whatever. Then you have to like BART out the lasers. Anytime we get the shield gens, I like it a lot, and so I figured I would show this one off. Mackett farming all of the cells and then walking the troops up along that middle path, and hopefully, you know what, actually let's slow this down a little bit because there is some difficult, interesting details coming out here right now. You'll notice the smoke, the double smoke with the back one coming out first, and the reason for that is because that way those smoky critters right there are going to do wonderful, wonderful things for this attack. Lots and lots of shocks. You know what? Let's pause right there and count these shocks. We've got 1, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 shocks. Did I even count the shock blasters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like a lot of shocks. And that's where those smoky critters come in hugely handy. So I don't even know what he shocks here, but we're going to watch here. Mortars, rockets, lasers, mortars, shock launchers, and then just absolutely getting crushed by that. But those back critters definitely helping things out. And that's a beefy humble pie. You don't often get humble pies with that much health on them, so Mackett, long time member, doing the good things, crushing ops. Again, that is Triangle 9. We don't really have a spot. Maybe we have a spot. Hit me up in the comments if you're looking to hit some Forlorn Hope every day and you can bring in approximately 150 intel, something like that. Speaking of intel, do I have that photo? Yeah, check that out. Yucks last week during the Mega Crab, 492 intel. Mind blowing, absolute beast player. So I wanted to give it a shout out. He came from the YouTube comments, hadn't been doing deep cut massive attack. So good. Great to have him, new member, doing fantastic things, so shout out there as well. I shall talk to you soon. Keep that submarine diving, keep booming the boom. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm Zedmont. Peace.